Hi, my name is Ali Terracino, and I'm currently interning at the Center for Service and Social Justice. And today I have here with me Megan Loftus, and she's going to talk with us about the organization of Friends of the Poor. And we just wanted to say thank you so much for agreeing to talk with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So, my first question is, what does your organization do to help serve the community?
So, our mission is to ease the burden of living in poverty and enhance the quality of life for all who live in low to moderate income communities. Our model is that we bring together people who have excess or a desire to give with people who are in need. And mostly, we are located in the Scranton Housing Authority family developments for the low income populations in our area. Our largest service product is food. We have 12 food pantries now. We have holiday food giveaways. We've had a lot of COVID-19 drive-through giveaways. We also have clothing, household items, furniture, and then we do some specific programs for the senior citizens and for children who live in the housing developments, like after-school programs, summer camps. We've had Santa parties and safe trick-or-treats and things like that.
Oh, wow, that's wonderful. Seems like you're very busy.
We do. We have a lot going on.
So what do you believe is the like most important or strongest needs of the community that you're serving?
So food security is always our main focus, only because if you're hungry, it's really hard to focus on other things. Children can't focus on their schoolwork. They can't, get good grades in school. They can't be healthy. That there's often a lot of medical issues that come with it if you're food insecure. So that's one thing we focus on, and then our other big thing is just acting as an advocate for people who don't have anyone to advocate for them. So in the housing developments, there's more barriers, than just financial. There's transportation issues, access to care, and even just like not being or not knowing what services are available. So that's kind of what we do as well. When somebody comes in, our focus is to listen to their story and, hear them out. Sometimes people just need someone to listen, but more often in that conversation, we can find out what other issues are happening and connect them with resources that can solve those problems.
Yeah, that's great. I feel like in Friends of the Poor, it's like a very popular organization around the Scranton area. I know CSSJ works with them a lot.
They do. The University of Scranton's been a great partner of ours. One of our programs called Clothesline for Men, which is we help men who are entering the workforce or re-entering get clothing for job interviews, and then we give them a week's worth of clothing once they get the job. We have professors on campus and students on campus who will help us with resume writing, job interview skills, and we're actually located right off of campus at 1214 Linden Street. So that's one of the great partnerships we have with the university, as well as having students and interns and professors and all of your departments involved in a lot of our other events.
Oh, wow, that's wonderful. My next question is how and if there have been any ways has your organization been affected by COVID-19?
We have, so we are very limited on our physical space because we like to be in the housing developments. We have to kind of just take what we can get at each space in terms of where we distribute food. So it's tight quarters, and typically, during a normal cold and flu season or anything, we have to do a lot of sanitizing and do our best. But now, this is very dangerous, especially for health vulnerable populations. So trying to keep people separated in such a small space hasn't worked very well. So we've been using our patio to distribute food, which isn't going to work, once the snow and ice start to come. So we've been readjusting our space and trying to figure out how to only allow one or two people in at a time. And we've also been doing, originally when Pennsylvania was in our red phase, we did weekly. And then from then on, we've done bi-weekly drive-through giveaways. So anyone who has access to a vehicle or has a family member or friend with a vehicle can come drive through, and we'll put the food directly into their trunk.
Oh, wow. That's very nice. It's definitely beneficial and useful.
It is. And we went, if you compare our numbers from, probably April through July of 2019 versus the same in 2020, we served 24,000 people in 2019 in that time frame, and we're closer to 85,000 in this time frame. So the need has, more than tripled.
Wow. And it's amazing you can keep up. So thank you.
We're trying our best.
My last question is just, are there any specific ways people can get involved in in helping and volunteering?
Absolutely. So we always are looking for volunteers at our food pantries and at our giveaways. It is an issue right now with space and keeping people safe. So we ask that they contact us first so we can set up volunteer days. Normally, pre-pandemic and hopefully post, it won't be such an issue. We're always looking for monetary donations to kind of keep up with the need, as well as any sort of in-kind donations, people who want to do food drives, things like that. But the other thing we ask is just for people to be an advocate for those that we serve and know that, that the cycle of poverty is really hard to break. And most of the people that we serve are what we refer to as the working poor, and people who are working, 40 or more hour weeks, multiple part-time jobs, and it just doesn't meet a living wage threshold for our area. So trying to break some of those negative stereotypes that exist about people living in poverty, and especially children who, have through no fault of their own are living in this situation now. And how can we advocate for them and educate the public to try to break these cycles and give these children a better life than they were dealt, at the beginning.
Wow, well, that's wonderful. And I know your organization is doing as much as they can, and if not more. And I just want to thank you again for all you guys do for the community and also for sitting down and talking with me.
Absolutely. And we appreciate our partnership with the university so much and everything you guys do for us. So thank you so much.